Welcome to the Explainer. Now look, if you hear the term ISO 9001 and immediately picture some dusty bureaucratic certificate just hanging forgotten on a lobby wall, well, it's time to completely rethink that image. Today, we're stripping away the jargon to reveal what this standard actually is. It's a dynamic, powerful operating system for scalable growth. Here is our strategic roadmap for this explainer. We're going to cover exactly what ISO 9001 is, why your business fundamentally needs it, the essential team training involved, and the 6 logical steps to achieving certification. Plus, we'll look ahead to demystify the upcoming ISO 9001 2026 update. And finally, I'll show you exactly why waiting for that update is a massive strategic mistake. So we've got a lot of ground to cover to future-proof your business. Let's get right to it. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. What is ISO 9001, the QMS blueprint? You know, a massive misconception out there is that ISO 9001 is a product standard. It absolutely is not. It doesn't dictate what specific product you have to make or what service you must offer. Instead, it dictates exactly how you manage your organization. It's really an internationally recognized blueprint, ensuring you consistently meet customer demands and regulatory requirements. At the very operational center of this system is what we call the PDCA cycle: plan, do, check, act. Think of this as the continuous heartbeat of a quality management system. But ISO 9001 takes it a step further by combining this cycle with risk-based thinking. This means your organization actually learns to proactively identify risks and opportunities way before they happen. Together, they create this incredible operating system for quality that prevents errors from ever occurring, rather than, scrambling to fix them after the fact. Moving right along to Section 2, why your business needs it: achieving operational excellence. Let's transition from theory to reality here. Why does your business actually need to invest in this? Well, because it maps directly to tangible ROI. If you're dealing with literally any level of operational chaos, standardizing your processes is the ultimate long-term fix. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the market access piece. ISO 9001 is often a strict prerequisite for entering global supply chains, partnering with foreign direct investment companies, or winning government tenders. It's a real game changer. Then, under operational efficiency, standardized processes drastically reduce defects, rework, and those sneaky hidden costs, which drops straight to your bottom line. And under governance, it ends that dangerous reliance on single hero employees. You know the ones. If a key person leaves, your business doesn't just freeze up, because their knowledge is firmly institutionalized in your processes. Section 3. Essential team training. Empowering your people. Now here is where so many businesses stumble. They spend months building these intricate, beautiful systems that ultimately just live on paper. Why? Because they fail to train the people who actually run them. A system is entirely useless without a competent team. So to avoid that trap, there are 4 essential training courses you absolutely need. First up, awareness training. This is for all staff, so everyone understands the foundational goals. Second, internal auditor training, which equips your key staff to effectively check and maintain the system themselves. Third is documentation training, specifically for your quality board to learn how to translate standard clauses into real-world procedures. And fourth, the specialized ISO 9001 2026 transition course. By building this internal competence, you ensure your business can self-sustain its own excellence, meaning you don't have to rely entirely on outside consultants forever. Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, the 6 steps to certification, your path to compliance. I know the certification journey can often sound incredibly daunting to busy professionals, but it becomes highly manageable when we break it down into this really logical 6-step roadmap, which typically takes anywhere from 2 to 6 months. Step 1 is a gap analysis to figure out exactly where your current practices fall short of the standard. Step 2 covers the training and documentation we literally just talked about. In Step 3, you implement, meaning you actually run the system and collect the data. Step 4 is your internal audit to catch any final issues yourself. Then Step 5 is the big one, the 2-stage certification audit by an independent body. And finally, Step 6 is maintenance. Your certificate is valid for 3 years, maintained by annual checkups. Look, whether you're in heavy manufacturing or the tourism industry, any organization can successfully navigate this. Section 5. The ISO 9001 2026 update. Evolution, not revolution. Okay, let's talk about the future, specifically the impending ISO 9001 2026 update. This is going to be the first major revision since 2015, but I want to reframe this for you right now. This is an evolutionary update, not a revolution. There's absolutely no reason for businesses to panic. Look at what stays the same. The core structure and the fundamental 10 clauses are entirely intact. The foundational rules remain exactly the same. But looking at what is new, the 2026 update brings a much sharper focus on quality culture and ethical behavior driven by leadership. It deepens risk and opportunity management, and it formally integrates climate change considerations to align with broader global initiatives. So it's an upgrade to modern realities, not a rewrite of the rulebook. Furthermore, the timeline gives you an abundance of breathing room. The official release of the standard is expected in the second half of 2026. After that, certification bodies themselves will need 9 to 12 months just to get accredited to audit the new version. Best of all, there's an expected 3-year transition grace period lasting until roughly 2029. This timeline proves you have a very, very comfortable window of time to adapt to the new standards. Which naturally brings us to the biggest question business leaders are asking their consultants right now. Should your business hold off and wait for ISO 9001-2026 to be officially released before you start this process? Take a second to consider what you would do. Section 6, Why You Shouldn't Wait. Act now for ROI. The definitive answer from industry experts is a resounding, absolute no. You should not wait. If you put off certification until 2026 or later, you're actively choosing to miss out on immediate operational efficiencies and massive commercial benefits right now. So the crucial point is this. Getting certified to ISO 9001-2015 today builds the foundation that makes the eventual transition straightforward. Your 2015 certificate remains fully valid for 3 years throughout the transition period. By implementing the system today, you reap the financial and operational rewards immediately. And when 2026 rolls around, upgrading will be a light, simple process rather than a heavy lift. It is simply the smartest, most cost-effective bridge to the future. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Stop treating certification as a bureaucratic hurdle and start treating it as an immediate engine for scalable growth. Why delay unlocking your business's full potential? If you're ready to stop relying on hero employees, reduce those hidden costs, and start building a resilient, world-class system today, reach out to experts who can guide you, like ISC Global, Doc Luong Services, or STCVN Co. Limited. The roadmap is clear, the tools are right here. The only question is, what are you waiting for?